we started on the port side. We're going to mirror the port side to the starboard side. The only difference I think are going to be are the fuel neck right there and the cleat right there. I think they're the same, but I didn't want to put tape down because this fiberglass is like ridiculous hot, and the glue off the tape will stick. But we're going to try to bring it up to here, like at a point. We're going to try to make it kind of curve, and then it kind of tapers. I had to take some targets out so I could walk through here because it's slick. But we'll bring it up to this line right here, because as soon as you get up to here it starts to dip. So we're just going to go off of the gray and just try to go on the side of the targets. He doesn't want it to go the whole width of the boat. Kind of where we put the targets, just go right outside that. Right here we have a diesel cap, a cleat, same thing. We don't want to go all the way. We don't want to go all the way to the edge, so just a little bit past this, where our targets are. Took it all the way back to the rear, and then we came up on top of the engine cover. We made our way down, and we may right here have to make this in two pieces because this has a little cavity right here. So this might have to be a piece, and that might have to be a piece. And then we came down to the rear. And there's a step down here, and we made our way back up. We're gonna try to, I want to know, instead of taking the texture right here, let's try to take it as close as we can to his exhaust on this fiberglass, because this thing is ridiculous slick. But we'll keep it cut off right here at the end, just keep it flat going across. So flat going across here. We'll just try to get as close as we can to these little exhaust fiberglass cutouts. So there, same thing on this side. We made our way up to the starboard side. Same thing. It's really hard to place the targets exactly because we want to mirror the port side to match the starboard side. So same thing. I think these might be in different spots, but we want the design from the port side to the starboard side. Same thing. It went all the way up. Don't want to oversize it. He wants to keep it. If you look here, there's like a rib. So we know we're going to have to kind of open it up to go around that cleat, but it kind of tapers up. And then he wants it to curve to the front. Then we came down and shot underneath the port side helm. It goes up underneath here. We'll make this two pieces because these are two separate pieces. We don't want a cavity here. So these are going to be two separate pieces.
No gap.
Yeah, no gap.
In that little corner, that little crevice?
In this little corner, there's a little crevice over here. So this is going to be one piece, this square, and then the floor, because there's a cavity right there. We came up around here. It comes into here. Right there. We made our way around behind the steering wheels, or behind the seats.
All the crevices under here.
And then we're going to try to get as close as we can to all this. But this is like a plastic teak, so we're going to try to cover up all that. But we're going to have to notch out for this little vent on every seat. Notch out for all those. We'll try to get the material as close as we can around all the seats. Same thing, we came up to the starboard side. And then we shot underneath here. Don't worry about that. This is an exhaust, fire extinguisher. It's off. It looks like it's close, but it's not.